Anil Gupta here. When I was actually living in Aralias, which was another golfing community, when I was brought in here by JP's, the channel partner, promised us this is another world, another place here. Initially, given my background, great relationship with JP's, in 2017 I was brought into becoming the president of C Court and also a part of EMB, estate management body we call that, right? They wanted to increase the maintenance cost. So apartment maintenance cost was around 3.5 at that time. Normally what they would do is they would call each of the presidents, give them few pages, this is what it is, and basically say, yeah, are you okay? Unfortunately for them, I was very experienced in these matters since I was involved in infrastructure in a big way. I was also president of Reliance Infrastructure, and hence I had a very clear idea of how costing is done. So I just out of interest, curiosity, asked them, let me just understand what is your cost basis. And when I started looking at it, I was actually surprised and shocked. And just to make sure you understand the cost, our maintenance cost is broken into three parts. One is called CAF, Common Area Facilities, which is only apartments pay, which is dedicated apartments, the apartment cost, apartment horticulture. Second cost is called shared area, which is shared between villas, apartments and JP entities. And let me explain, and the third is horticulture, specific to the cost of horticulture to villas. Now, to explain JP commercial entities. So JP has entities like the golf course, the hotel resort, they have Atlantis Sports, they have schools, and they have other things like Annapurna, barracks, etc. And Delcourt commercial basically. That the way they shared the cost was on square feet basis, including even for commercial. Think about it. The cost of maintenance of a taxi is not how much it runs, but the size of the taxi. And that actually shook us. So if you look at the discussion here, they took the small area of the golf club, included boomerang, F&B, which was around 39,907 square feet. And instead of the 200 acres, which is around 87 lakhs 12,000 square feet. And in the 200 acres, you have 14 lakes in the golf course, which takes recycled water mostly from sewage treatment plant. It has 350 kV of irrigation system, which takes power from electrical system. Now, what are the shared costs? Shared costs are all the roads, the common facilities like the sewage system, the electrical system, the perimeter security, the horticulture on the common areas, the lighting in the common areas, the road maintenance of the common areas, and then guess what? They contribute 7.4 lakhs. And imagine for security, they contribute only 1.7 lakhs per year, which is the cost of a half a security person per year for 2,000 people, which actually when you analyze, it was 9 rupees per member against a standard of 170 rupees per member. And guess what? This is supposed to be a 5-star, top of the range golf course, the highest in terms of green fee, which is 10,000 rupees weekend and 6,000 rupees weekday. And they have shootings, they have tournaments, they make money, commercial money, and guess what? We residents subsidize that. So when we started analyzing, we said, you know what, based on our analysis, I'm just taking golf course, you should be at least paying 1.1 crore. And JP, first refused. Then we also agreed to at 53 lakhs, let's compromise, etc. But then JP walked out from that discussion. And interesting, even for roads, they pay 36,000 rupees per year, which is 1 rupee 90 paisa per member. If you go take a parking in a commercial entity, it'll at least cost you 100 rupees per hour, right? Similarly on other areas, so there was complete, clear thing that JP was actually exploiting the whole residents in terms of maintenance cost. Similarly, we went to Atlantis, we went to, a resort, and guess what? On the electrical system, they said, okay, golf course, CBS 50,000 should be 5 lakhs, electrical system should be 1.5 lakhs, 10 times. They agreed to that. And when we analyzed, they were actually underpaying us by 1.38 crores per year, which is 13.8 crores for last 10 years. Right? That's one discussion. Second discussion, we started looking at the overheads. JP has a management, cost, and we found it's around 4.65 crores over 16 crores, which is around 28%. Now, if you go to a third party like JLL, Cushman Wakefield, Colliers, they charge 12 to 15%. So hence they were also charging 28%. Complete, overcharging discussion. Other discussion was basically, if you understand, there are facilities like sewage treatment plant, electrical system, transformers, switchgears, motors, we need replacement. Now, while JP took 75 rupees per square feet from all of us towards replacement, repair of major equipment, which is around 50-60 crores, they did not contribute anything on their side, because at that time they were contributing at least 52%, consuming 52% of all these facilities. So that itself, around 30 crores of there was pending. And then we asked a simple question. If a transformer breaks, if a DC set needs a replacement, who's going to pay for that? Where is the security? One thing we also realized that all our security which JP had, which was around 50 crores of rupees, had already vanished off because there were financial issues. And actually that discussion took place. And I said, not only our security deposit, what about your security deposit? So let me explain something. If presently the cost of replacement is around 40 crores for transformers, switchgear, irrigation system, fire tenders, in next 10 years, that's going to be 126 crores. Next 25 years is going to be 200 crores. Who's going to pay for all that discussion? So we went through a number of aspects, and then we realized that we are subsidizing JP's maintenance cost. Similarly, on electrical system, fixed charges, while their charges are around 22 MVA, but they're only paying 4.47 MVA. That's it. So they were actually charging 2 crores per fixed charges from all the residents, which you look at 20 years is 23 crores. So at that discussion, then we started discussing. We said, look, we need to sort these issues out. JP refused. In April 2017, we said we pay 92% of the cost of maintenance. You pay only 8%. You are not even allowing us a say in the management of the maintenance. In 2017, we clearly said we need to have a say. Well, residents are paying 92%. We need to have a say in budgets. We need to have a say in where exactly we should use it and how do you optimize. JP facility management has no performance criteria. Cost plus. There's no KPIs, there's no KRAs, there's no drivers for them to perform. They don't listen to the residents. Only thing they do is the destiny is controlled by the JP management, and they will only listen to JP management. We need a say. We need to look at the possibility of a third party maintenance, and for God's sake, all the entities which you're underpaying, you're making money, you're having commercial entities, you're doing shootings, you're doing weddings, you're doing golf tournaments, big golf tournaments, right? They did the Asia tournament, they did Mercedes tournament, BMW tournament. There are 4 tournaments 1-2 tournaments every month. You make money, you don't share the profit, you don't share the money, and then you want us to subsidize. Then you also told them in August 2019 that, look JP, any good company, basically in the community they live, they basically ensure the good of the community. What should be good for you should be good for the community. And by 2019, please resolve it. Otherwise, we have no other choice but to look for a redressal mechanism, whether it's a legal recourse, whether it's an arbitration, whether it's authority. And they refused point blank to move. And June, we had to actually do that. Based on our analysis, the maintenance cost for apartment should not be more than 2.89 rupees per square feet per month against 3.6. Now let me explain. That 3.8, when they asked, we refused to give them 3.8. We said right now, based on our analysis, it should be only 2.8. We'll give you 3.6, 10 paisa because you have a working capital issue. So these are discussions we have had. We are very frustrated. We came to this community on understanding another place and another world. And just on the basic thing, it's so shocking to see commercial entity like golf course only contribute 7.4 lakhs per year, 1.7 lakhs for only security, 36,000 rupees per year for road maintenance and other discussions. It's just shocking. 50,000 rupees a sewage treatment plant, 1.5 lakhs for electrical system, which is 350 kVA, and just using the small little golf club for the whole 200 acres. This is injustice to the resident.